Hi, I'm Wire. Welcome to Wireworks. Hey everybody, Wire here. A couple months ago, Scout Crafter featured a milling machine he had. Also Joe and Joe's shop also featured a surface grinder, which is a type of milling machine. I'm going to be doing this video about a kind of milling machine I use in my industry, in the locksmith industry. It's not a regular key cutting machine. It's what we call a sidewinder cutter. And what it does, it cuts these keys here, which everybody calls laser keys. They're not laser because they don't get cut by laser. They get cut with a milling bit. And I'm going to cut this into it. This is an old Honda key I had laying around. So this is just another type of milling machine that's used in my industry. There's so many different kind of milling machines used in different industries. I thought I'd just show you what I use to cut these sidewinder keys. So let me set this up and I'll get right back. This is Wireworks. Okay, we have these all set up in the right position. I don't know if you can see this. There's a depth gauge here. Okay, that tells you right there that that this is going to cut a little deeper than what the original height is over here. So what we do in here, that side tells you it's going to cut a little higher. I always like to cut these a little higher. So what we're going to do, okay, when it's on green, that means the green indicator tells me the cutting height is the same as the tracing height. So what we're going to do, what I like to do, is go over 1 or 2 thousandths and always cut my keys a little shallower than what needs to be. I like doing it this way because I can always cut more off if the key doesn't work in the lock. It's hard to put it back. So let me show you how this is done, and we'll be right back. Okay, this is what we have. I don't know how good this image is, but on the left we have the original, and on the right we have the cut key. This is how I do it for sidewinder keys. Like I said, a lot of people call these laser keys. As you can see, these aren't cut by laser. It's cut with a small 2.5 millimeter milling bit, and this is how I do my keys. For this, like I said, this is for a Honda. Lexus and Toyota keys are cut on the same machine. I have a different machine for cutting regular keys. So let me get this back on a tripod and show you some of the features on this machine. This is Wireworks. Okay, some of the features on this. This thing makes dimple keys, high security keys like you just saw. Dimple keys, I can cut dimple keys at an angle. The jaws can move up to 45 degrees on an angle for doing high security dimple keys. And here are some of the bits. This is the same bit that I have up here. These bits run about $100 a piece. These are tracers. These are my dimple key bits right here. I very rarely do dimple keys. In fact, I've only done one dimple key in the 12 years I've been doing this. I'm an automotive locksmith. I strictly stick with automobiles. Occasionally I'll do a house or a commercial building, but mostly 98% of the stuff I do is automotive. And this machine really comes in handy. I paid like brand new, this was $3,500 I paid for it maybe 12 years ago. They've gone up since then. But this is some of the stuff I do to make a living. I try to make a living at it. I thought you guys would like to see how these Sidewinder keys are made, and what other kind of milling machine there was out there for some of the industries. As locksmith is one example. I hope you liked my video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I'm going to try something different a little later on this week. So thank you for viewing, and God bless everyone. This is Wired Wireworks.